I can teach you everything that you need to know about personal finance in less than 10 minutes. Don't believe me? Well, go. First step, you need to make money. Make money in whatever way you can and whatever way you know how to do best. Obviously, legally. Do it legally. Then you want to start spending less money than you make. Okay, do this by setting up a budget and finding out your monthly expenses. You can do this on multiple iPhone apps, or you can just do it with a calculator using your bank statements. Once you start spending less money than you make, then you can start to take that money and put it into a savings account. If you have a local bank that you love, just put it in a savings account there, or you can put it in a Bank of America, Wells Fargo, or other national bank savings account. You can even put it in a high yield savings account, but that's not really necessary at this step. Once you start saving money, what I want you to do is start putting that money into a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. So take how much money you spend per month, multiply that by 3 or multiply it by 6, and then save that amount of money. If you spend $1,000 a month, obviously unrealistic, but if you spend $1,000 a month, save up to $3,000 and ideally save up to $6,000. So 3 to 6 month emergency fund. That will give you a huge peace of mind in case any unexpected expenses come your way. Next, you got to be careful with debt. This is how people keep you financially powerless, is with debt. Whether it's credit card debt, personal loan debt, payday loans, car loans, that high interest debt can become a weight that slowly crushes you over time until you're completely financially powerless. Be careful with debt. It's okay if you have debt right now, most people do, but start with the most high interest debt you have, most likely it's a credit card. Take that most high interest debt, take that balance and pay it off first, and then go step by step from the most high interest debt all the way to paying off the most low interest debt until you're completely debt free. Now, let's get a little bit more advanced. Okay, so your company may or may not have a retirement program. A lot of companies have a 401k, and some even have something called a 401k match, where they will match up to a percentage of your 401k contribution every single year. Ideally, you want to max out your 401k contribution per year, so they will max out how much they match. If you're a blue collar worker or your company doesn't offer this, it's okay. It's never too early to save for retirement. Open up something called a Roth IRA account. There's a lot of places to do this. Just Google Roth IRA, start putting a little bit of money every single month, and it'll start building towards a financially stable retirement. Once you open these accounts, I want you to continue to save. Hopefully, and ideally, you'll save up to 15 to 20% of your paychecks every single month. Continue to save that, and you'll be in a great position. And now the fun part, investing. Okay, it's my absolute favorite part. What I want you to do is I want you to open up an account at a reputable brokerage, something like Vanguard, something like Fidelity. There's also a lot of great apps like Webull, Robinhood, etc., in which you can open up an account and start investing. You're going to see a lot of different companies that you recognize, whether that's Google, Apple, Meta. I don't want you to invest in any of those. They're great companies and there's a time and a place for investing in those places, but it's not right now. What I want you to do is invest your money in diversified, low-cost index funds. Index funds are the absolute best way to invest. They are the absolute safest, and long-term, they are the most financially successful. It is basically impossible to outperform the S&P 500 index. The people with the biggest computers, the AI algorithms that are specifically made only to trade and make money, those companies have a tough time and almost never outperform the S&P 500 index. So take your money, put it into a low-cost S&P 500 index and a low-cost total market index. And if you want to be very diversified, you can even put it into a European market index as well. Take a set amount of money, whether that's the 5%, 10% of the money of the 20% that you save every single month, or if it's a set dollar amount, it could be $100 a month, it could be $50 a month, whatever is most financially makes sense for you. Put that amount of money every single month into an index fund and watch that money grow. This is the best and most proven way to build wealth. Thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of people have gotten wealthy in specifically this way. You don't have to worry about the market. You don't have to know anything specific about the stock market. Just put a little bit of money in there every single month and watch in the next month, the next year, the next 5 years, the next decade, the next 30 years, how much that money will grow. It will continue to compound and will continue to make you money until the point where you can finally be financially free. Continue to do that and you're completely set. And that's personal finance. That's everything that you need to know. It's super simple. Just follow all of the steps that I told you one by one, and you will be completely financially empowered. You will have so much more knowledge, so much more power, and will be so set up for a fantastic financial future that it will take all of the worry out of investing. Do exactly what I said. Repeat this video if you have any questions later on in the future. These are the basics. These are the things that are proven to make you money and financially empower you to have a successful future. And if you like this video, watch the next one right here.